shepherd boy. Do you hear what I hear?
Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy. She has a lot of aspirate offsets when she sings, and I feel like she does no wrong. I feel like Whitney Houston can do no wrong. So whatever she is doing has clearly worked. So, you know, I feel like her aspirate onsets really are one of the signatures of Whitney. If you notice at the end of her phrases, she kind of opens up a little bit. To the little lamb, to the shepherd boy. A lot of that. Yeah, a lot of that stuff at the end of her phrases. I love it. I think it's very signature Whitney, you know?
Ringing through the sky, shepherd boy.
Instead of shepherd, shepherd boy. So the R color was gone. Shepherd boy. Those slight phoneme changes, those slight phoneme modifications, vowel modifications, whatever you want to call them, they can change the whole timbre and texture of a vocal line or a note or a phrase or a word depending on what you're doing right there. So she took out that R to give more of a longer coding, I guess, to the vowel of shepherd or the word of shepherd.
Do you hear what I hear?
Do you hear what I hear? Once again, the R color was gone. Do you hear what I hear? Okay, it was a here, here, okay.
A song, high above the tree, with a voice as big as the sea. With a voice as big as the sea.
She got big right there. So she said, with a voice as big as a sea. And then it switched 180 to really big belty, had that cricoid tilt in there that I always talk about. With a voice as, you hear that color? Big as a sea. Then she kind of went to head voice towards the end and kind of flipped the script, if you will, and went to the head voice at the last word, C, right there. So she went kind of really with speech-like chest quality, went bigger towards the end of that chorus, and then at the word C, she brought it back to the head voice, kind of flipped it up into a head voice right there.
Said the shepherd boy to the mighty king.
She has a pucker to her sound too. Said the shepherd boy to the mighty king. Instead of mighty king, mighty king. Mighty king. It's focused. That sound is focused right there.
Do you know what I know? In your palace, warm and mighty king. Do you know what I know? A child shivers in the cold. Let him bring him silver and gold. Let him bring him silver and gold.
So right there on Let Us Bring Him, right there when the chorus got bigger again the second time around, if you notice her neck was very engaged. There are neck muscles that help support the voice. The literally are neck muscles in here. I mean, the whole vocal tract area, the larynx, pharynx, all that stuff sits in the neck. So why wouldn't the muscles in the neck help support that very thing? And they're structural muscles that help support the very structure, the very alignment that we have. And so she used those to engage a little bit. If you notice, her head went back a little bit. If you notice, that neck was still. Okay, it was right there. Let us bring him silver and gold. She uses her neck and her torso a lot when she sings to support, because a lot of the songs that she sings has a lot of big moments and a lot of hard to sing moments. I Will Always Love You, super hard to sing. Greatest Love of All, hard to sing. A lot of her songs are very hard, and so I see her doing a lot of times using her torso. Her torso is usually very straight up. That neck is straight up too. I mean, she's right in there, and she's gonna hang down and use that torso and that neck a little bit to really support these higher notes. And she opens up, let us bring him silver and gold. She's aggressive. She's biting to the sound. She's being very aggressive in how she's singing this, which is a good thing.
Oh yeah. Oh.
was forward right here in the mass. Save the king. And she kind of brought it back down and brought everything back down laryngally and pharyngally, if you will, towards the end of that word king. Save the king. Save the king.
To the people everywhere, come on now, listen to what I say. Let's pray for peace. People
everywhere. Dorson was high. Everywhere. And they kind of brought it back down to that cricoid till they re-emphasized that note twice, right there.
listen to what I say. Oh, there's a child sleeping in the night. He will bring us goodness and light. He's gonna bring us goodness and light. Yes, he will.
Did you hear that bring back into the head voice? He will bring us goodness and light. Yes, he will. It was so seamless in how she did that. It was so calculated in how she did that. It kind of was just, it was like a well-oiled machine, how she kind of went from that beefier forward chest voice and kind of brought her back to the head voice almost instantly. Almost instantly. That is control. That is control. And clearly Sister Houston is a controlled, a very poised and controlled singer.
We will. Let's pray for peace. Let us pray for love. Do you hear what I hear? Do you hear what I hear? Do you hear what I hear?
That was nice. I've never heard that before. Whatever that was right there, that was nice. That's control. That, I mean, she's standing there. Do you hear what? Like that's not easy to do. Those runs right there are very melismatic right there. Really nice, very melismatic, very like low-key classical a little bit. Do you hear? Whatever that was. Yeah, like that was nice right there. Do who you hear what? Do who you hear what? So she had a little aspirate onset with each one of those syllables right there. Do who you hear what? Do who, not do you. Do who you hear what? So she broke those up to bring more precision to that vocal line as she extended up in that little lick right there. If you enjoyed this analysis, and I hope you did, click subscribe down below and then click the alert button next to it so you know when the next video is posted. And as I always say, be vocally bold, creative and aware, but most of all, be vocally you. Merry Christmas, y'all.